Welcome to the 2021 edition of the PEMAC Annual Award Ceremony. The PEMAC suite of awards are divided into two categories: Member Awards and Excellence in Practice Awards. There are three types of Excellence in Practice Awards: the Capstone Awards, Individual Awards, and Team Awards. PEMAC Awards recognize achievement of each type for both maintenance management and asset management subject areas. Life membership is granted to long-standing members who have made significant contributions to PEMAC. In recognition of their service, recipients receive automatic annual membership renewal at no charge. PEMAC extends its gratitude to these former winners of the Life Membership Award. This year, we are pleased to honor two individuals who have made significant contributions to PEMAC, as well as the maintenance management and asset management profession. This year, we honor Larry Cote for his decades of service and contributions to PEMAC. Larry began with PEMAC in 2004 as an MMP Module 5 instructor. Over his years of service, Larry has contributed to course development, curriculum maintenance, as well as instructor approval and mentoring. He has been a favorite MainTrain presenter and an outstanding instructor in PEMAC's MMP and AMP programs, inspiring the next generation of maintenance and asset managers. Congratulations, Larry, for this well-deserved recognition.
Thanks, and welcome to all the attendees of the PEMAC 2021 MainTrain Conference. And thank you to Executive Director Cindy Snedden, the PEMAC Executive Team, the Board of Directors, and of course, the Awards Committee for honoring me with the PEMAC Lifetime Member. Additional thanks also go to originally Claire Russell and more recently Edith McKenzie at Northern Lakes College, who were so great to work with in all the time that I helped support the PEMAC maintenance management professional modules, the original 6 and then 1 and 5. An organization that can provide a Lifetime Member Award is an organization that's in it for the long term. It hasn't forgotten its roots, how it got started, and then how it had to grow and adapt to get where it is today, working to do its best for its members while also keeping an eye on the future. PEMAC is such an organization with great line of sight. It's easily evidenced by some of the new milestones that have been achieved in the MMP and CAMP certification programs, and by adopting the new name to reflect its growth as it worked through what was originally maintenance to maintenance and reliability, physical asset management, and now the totality of the changing asset management landscape. I know that thanks to the support of all the members and the efforts of all the volunteers, the great staff, and all the board members and committees, that PEMAC will continue to do well and thrive into the future. Thank you once again, and keep up the good work.
The second recipient of PEMAC's Lifetime Achievement Award this year is Leonard Middleton. Until his recent retirement from the Board of Directors, Len served continuously as a PEMAC director for at least 18 years. In his board role, he was always a source of wisdom and encouragement to others and could be relied upon to deliver on the tasks he undertook when promised and with careful attention to detail. Len served a period as Vice President and also as a PEMAC representative to the GFMAM. Len has been instrumental in the continuous improvement of PEMAC as an organization, and also both the MMP and AMP programs, serving as a subject matter expert for course development and instructor approvals, and also as an instructor himself. Len was also an original editor of the PEMAC member magazine, which at one time was called PEMAction. These days, he continues to serve as an editor of PEMAC Now, which is essentially a continuation of PEMAction, an important member service that provides professional development insights while connecting the members together. Congratulations to Len Middleton on receiving the PEMAC Lifetime Membership, and thank you for the many years of service so far.
It's been a long story. About 20 years ago, Norm Clegg asked me to join the PEMAC Board of Directors. At the time, it seemed like a sort of a lifetime appointment, as there was no elections for directors at the time, and they're busy trying to get directors as opposed to worrying about those that weren't interested. Eventually, those who wanted to serve exceeded the number of directors that we had, and therefore we had elections for the director positions. After some time, I thought it was time to make room for others, and made a point of not running for re-election, and therefore made room. Now, however, by not running there, to close any further loopholes, Cindy, to block my escape, basically had the Board of Directors award me this PEMAC Life Membership Award. Cindy, with her musical background, refers it to the Hotel California Award. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. So it looks like my final demise will be when my membership expires. However, I don't think she fully understands the impact this is going to be financially. My mother, a couple months ago, celebrated her 91st birthday, so PEMAC may be in this for a little while. Anyways, all seriousness, I would like to thank the Board of Directors for the recognition through this award. To me, it is important to give back to the community, and working with PEMAC has been very rewarding, and I've met a lot of really good people and a lot of smart people. Even now, although I'm not on the Board of Directors, I still have plenty of opportunities to volunteer. I contributed through the editorial board. I was involved with the World Partners in Asset Management, the global credentials system, in terms of evaluating some of the credentials from the other societies, and also involved recently with the Global Forum of Maintenance and Asset Management Landscape Review, and still involved with the teaching of that. So indeed, there are lots of opportunities. You don't have to be on the board to contribute. So I think maybe if you're thinking about doing it, it's time to get out there and do it. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye for now.
We now turn to recognize high achievers in the PEMAC education programs. Capstone Awards recognize excellence in the final project of the Maintenance Management Professional Program, as well as the Asset Management Professional Program. Individuals who undertake the Maintenance Management Professional Program typically take 1 to 2 years to complete a series of 8 courses. The final course is an applied project called the Capstone Project. This year's MMP Capstone Award business process will be presented by Susan LaBelle, one of the MMP Module 8 instructors who nominated the winners.
Hello. The MMP Capstone Awards encourage and recognize excellence in the Maintenance Management Professional MMP program final project, the Capstone, which requires students to develop a business case for a maintenance improvement project. There are 2 categories of Capstone Awards. I am pleased to present the Capstone Award for the Business Process Focused category. This year's 2021 Capstone Award winners are Brendan Binns and Taylor Christie. Their business case focused on a project to integrate Maximo with the PI system at CNRL's Horizon site. This business process focused project is a great example of the benefits of system interoperability to enable meter-based and process condition triggers for preventive maintenance scheduling. Congratulations again to this year's award winners, Brendan Binns and Taylor Christie.
The winners of this year's MMP Capstone Award Business Process are Brendan Binns and Taylor Christie of CNRL, with their capstone project, Maximo to PI Interoperability.
My name is Brendan Binns, Maintenance Coordinator at CNRL.
And my name is Taylor Christie. I'm the Planning Lead at CNRL.
We would like to thank the PEMAC organization for the MMP Capstone Award for Business Process.
We would also like to thank Northern Lakes College and their instructors for sharing their industry knowledge, and we look forward to applying that knowledge to our careers as we move forward.
Thanks to everyone at CNRL for their support, and we appreciate the opportunity to share our improvements from our project with the rest of the PEMAC organization.
For the next Capstone Award, we turn to Martha Myers, one of the MMP Module 8 instructors who nominated the winner of this year's MMP Capstone Award, Technical Focus.
Hello, my name is Martha Myers, and I've co-instructed the Maintenance Management Professional Capstone project for the past 3 years. I am always impressed by the variety, value, and exceptional quality that goes into each student's project. The MMP Capstone Awards recognize and encourage excellence in the MMP program final project, the Capstone. I am pleased to introduce the winner of the 2021 MMP Technical Focus Capstone Award, Joe Sonin. Joe is an E&I shift team lead at CNRL in Fort McMurray, Alberta. He chose the unreliable site freight elevator in the primary upgrading unit for his project, which was a very complex problem. As challenging as it was, he put together an excellent, well-prepared business case to improve its reliability while also utilizing everything that he learned from his previous MMP modules. Congratulations, Joe.
The winner of this year's MMP Capstone Award, Technical Focus, is Joe Sonin of CNRL with his capstone project, Freight Elevator Modernization.
I am extremely honored to be receiving the MMP Capstone Award and grateful for the recognition I have received for my work, because I am certain that every other nominee for this award was as capable, if not more, of winning this. I appreciate the efforts PEMAC has invested into the MMP program. I'm excited to take what I have learned and apply it to my current role and future life challenges. These last 2 years have had their challenges, and I would like to thank all my teachers for their time and experience. A special thanks to Sudha and Martha. Their leadership, teamwork, and knowledge made the completion of the capstone module exciting and achievable. Thank you all for this experience.
Individuals who undertake the Asset Management Professional Program typically take 1 to 2 years to complete a series of 6 courses. The final course is an applied project called the Capstone Project. The AMP Capstone Project Award will be presented by Cliff Williams, the AMP Course 6 instructor who nominated this year's winner.
Hello, my name is Cliff Williams, and I am a member of the Board of Directors of PEMAC and an instructor with the Asset Management Program for Northern Lakes College. Each year, the Asset Management Capstone Award encourages and recognizes excellence in the final project of the Asset Management Professional Program. It's made to someone who is able to demonstrate the ability to take the learnings from the previous 5 courses and apply them to a real-life situation at their organization. This year's winner is Ian Flood at Northwest Territories Power Corporation. In Ian's capstone, he was able to capture the approach towards much more than just the physical asset that he identified. He demonstrated that asset management is an organization-wide effort, and everyone has to play their part to make it successful. I certainly believe that if Northwest Territories Power Corporation follow Ian's roadmap, they will have a sustainable and successful asset management program. Congratulations, Ian. Very well done.
The winner of this year's AMP Capstone Award is Ian Flood with his capstone project, the Northwest Territories Power Corporation's Asset Management Systems.
I'm really honoured actually to receive this award. It was a complete surprise, and I've had a lot of messages of congratulations from my colleagues here at work as well, which is it really kind of reinforces the message that I actually received this award, been awarded this award. So very happy. It does mean a lot to me. Recognition of my efforts as well in the course, putting that time and effort in during the Asset Management Professional Certification course. And I think it also reflects well on the organisation, that I've been able to draw on there. And I thank you for the organisation as well for really asking if I would like to do this course as part of my role as an asset manager, which I agreed to because I it's education never stops at when you leave school. It's an ongoing process through life. So, and I have been able to draw on the organisation's systems and processes they have in and use those in my coursework and my Capstone project as well. And it's also helped me and helped the organisation look at where we are and suggest some improvements going forward. So thank you very much, and I very much appreciate the award. Thank you.
PEMAC members strive to develop and exemplify professional excellence and integrity. Like the late Sergio Guy, who is remembered through this award, we are committed to the development of ourselves and our profession, aiming to improve the global competitiveness of Canadian industry by working hard to contribute to the teams we serve and by exemplifying an attitude of continuous learning. This prestigious award recognizes the efforts of an individual who has made significant contributions to both our profession and our association. The Sergio Guy Memorial Award has acknowledged the outstanding achievements of those pictured here, a diverse group including maintenance management and asset management professionals, writers, educators, and consultants, all of whom have portrayed excellence in promoting and representing the association, the profession, and PEMAC members. I would like to introduce PEMAC Executive Director Cindy Snedden to present this year's award.
The winner of this year's Sergio Guy Award is maintenance, reliability, and asset management professional who began his career as a machinist at Toronto Water and advanced through roles of increasing responsibility by exemplifying the PEMAC values of connecting, learning, and contributing. After retiring from the City of Toronto, he moved to a corporate asset management role at the Region of York, where he worked to contribute to the development and implementation of asset management policy and strategy that would integrate the benefits of strategic maintenance management and result in coordinated effort to realize value from assets. He has a passion for making things work and a determination to ensure that the organizations he serves keep the end user in mind. He has a natural enthusiasm and a way with people that inspires others to work towards high aims. He encouraged both the City of Toronto and York Region to maintain a corporate membership with PEMAC, and he encouraged employees with maintenance, reliability, and asset management roles to become active members. At the City of Toronto, Rob stewarded a program where over 40 employees became MMP certified. At the Region of York, he encouraged a team to complete the Asset Management Professional program, and he worked through the program with his team as well. This year's Sergio Guy winner has served on the PEMAC Board of Directors continuously since before 2009 and as president from 2010 to 2017. In his role as president, he represented PEMAC at the Global Forum on Maintenance and Asset Management. It's my honor to announce this year's Sergio Guy winner, Rob Lash.
The winner of this year's Sergio Guy Award is Rob Lash.
It's my distinct privilege to speak about the impact that Mr. Lash has had on the profession and on me personally. During my time of knowing Rob, he was the manager of the water and wastewater maintenance team at the Region of York, as well as the manager of corporate asset management. He led the development of the region's newest corporate asset management policy that places great emphasis on the importance of work management, for example, as one of the glues that binds the asset management processes. This you won't see in a lot of municipal asset management policies, and it has been instrumental in the development of our strategies to move asset management forward in our organization. If it wasn't for Rob, I wouldn't be where I am. He's responsible for lighting the asset management spark in me while we work together. He would regularly challenge me to think about how asset management is impacted from the critical component level, how our strategic objectives can only be met with proper attention to this level of granularity. I want to congratulate Rob for this well-deserved achievement of receiving the Sergio Guy Award and express my gratitude for his support and all his encouragement. So congratulations, Rob.
Rob Lash, congratulations on receiving the Sergio Guy Award. You have served PEMAC and its members and the Asset Management Committee in general for such a long time. In recent years, you've helped PEMAC make inroads to the municipal sector where you've been a leader for many years. You are truly deserving of this award. Again, and on behalf of the entire board of directors, congratulations and thank you for all you've done.
2 years ago, PEMAC introduced a new suite of awards designed to recognize outstanding achievements by individuals and organizations in asset management. This year, we are pleased to honor an individual who is making holistic contributions to the field of asset management within their organization and beyond, while inspiring others to advance asset management in Canada. I would like to introduce Roop Lachman to present this year's Asset Management Leadership Award.
Hi everyone, my name is Roopchan Lachman, and I'm very thrilled today to introduce our awardee for the Asset Management Leadership Award. As asset management matures in Canada, the Asset Management Leadership Award honors professionals who are making holistic contributions to the field of asset management. These types of contributions will enable other professionals to progress towards greater asset management achievements in their organizations and careers. This award recognizes great contributions by an individual to the field of asset management as a whole, and celebrates an individual who inspires the advancement of improved asset management in Canada. This is the second year awarding this achievement by PEMAC. We had a number of really good nominees, and I'm really pleased to introduce our awardee, an instructor in a variety of maintenance management and asset management courses across Canada, across the world, including the PEMAC's MMP English, French program, AMP program, CAMA preparation course, and contributes to course development also. Over 28 years experience working in private and public sectors, holding various positions in physical asset management, maintenance management, a registered professional mechanical engineer, certified asset management assessor, and quite a number of really solid certification. He also has an MBA that really complements the work he's doing. I take great pleasure in introducing Darmin Dahlia, currently the Senior Manager, Climate Change and Asset Management for the Town of Halton Hills, as an awardee for 2021. Thank you.
The winner of this year's Asset Management Leadership Award is Darmin Dahlia.
I've known Darmin for many years through our work together on PEMAC's board of directors and numerous MainTrain events. On top of the very important asset management roles he has held for organizations, Darmin has been making contributions to the field of asset management for many years, including teaching and publishing. In fact, I was so impressed by his book titled Physical Asset Management and Organizational Challenge that after reading it, I immediately shared the book with my VP at work. Come to think of it, he's not returned it. But I also asked Darmin for some of his content for the GFAM's Maintenance Framework publication I was working on. Without batting an eye and in true leadership fashion, Darmin was more than willing to share his intellectual property for the advancement of the practice. Congratulations on your award, Darmin. Félicitations, mon ami.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Suzanne Greenman and I am the Principal Asset Management Advisor of Greenman Asset Management Solutions located in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And I have had the pleasure of working with Darmin since I think 2007. And prior to that, maybe 2 years before that, Darmin was one of my instructors on the CAMP program. So I think Darmin is making a tremendous contribution to the field of asset management in a very holistic way as well, because not only is he a practicing professional, but he is also an instructor, and he takes time as well to build courses and to reach out to people and relate to people. So I think he's a tremendous contributor to the field of asset management. The wonderful thing about Darmin, how he inspires other people to progress in the field of asset management. So it's not just his professional work, in addition to him being an instructor as well, but he's also the author of a couple of books and an asset management game, a very interesting game. And I think these elements really come together. So writing courses so that other people can learn what he knows, but also spending time with people, giving free webinars, sharing his knowledge. So I think all of this, makes Darmin, I would say, one of the early pioneers of asset management in Canada, especially in the municipal world, and really getting the word out there and teach asset management in a way that is supported by the standards So in that regard, I would say that he is definitely more than ever making a tremendous contribution to the field and to the community of practice. If you want to get inspiration, I think Darman is somebody you can definitely look to. I believe the way that he has embraced asset management, but not only asset management as a professional, but he has also embraced climate change, which is one of the key risks that our generation will see. And bringing those together, making the connection, but also making solid plans for his organization to be able to adapt to climate change and respond to that particular risk. So I think in that regard, I think he's making a very, very stellar contribution and embracing all aspects of asset management to ensure that the assets that his organization has are actually performing the way that they should and delivering value to stakeholders. You know, when you observe him, the way that he connects with people while teaching, but the way that he also makes people feel comfortable with the knowledge that they have, regardless of what it is. So I'd like to say that the best thing about Darman, since I met him the very first day, is the humanity of the guy. And you just have to speak with him, interact with him to be able to see that. And more than anything else, I would say being able to relate to people is what we need more of, and he definitely exemplifies that.
I'm a senior corporate asset management analyst at the town of Caledon, leading infrastructure asset management program at the town for the past 3 years, in partnerships with external organizations, such as FCM, AMO Ontario, and other conservation authorities. And I've known Darman for a little over 3 years now. Darman is working for the municipality as well, and we have been part of a few of common working groups through FCM's MAMP program. And we have also worked together on a couple pilot projects at the town as well. One of the other things that I want to highlight is, the third and the most important one is he's a part of FCM's Municipal Asset Management Program Committee. So it's a technical committee where we meet with practitioners, consultants, playing a very key role in contributing through his ideas, bringing out his experiences, and really gives us opportunity for all of us, and including him, to kind of incorporate that into the different materials that a lot of different organizations are coming up with in regards to asset management. It's always open to more knowledge and understanding, and he does accept that, if there's a better way to execute asset management processes, or is there's a better way to kind of communicate the challenges to the senior leadership team and talk to council or take steps forward, that he is one of those individuals who participates, votes for it, and encourages other individuals in the room to kind of take the similar approach. So he's one of those individuals who is not just sharing, but he's also willing to learn, even after having so many years of experience in the industry. And then lastly, I want to point out, for somebody like me who's been in the industry for now it's going to be 6 years as a young professional coming up with the industry, I think it's a great mentor to be around, because he just not only helps you understand why asset management, or how we can progress, young professionals like me can progress in the industry of asset management, but he also kind of brings an interesting perspective that a lot of the things, the challenges that we see around our lives, or also in asset management industry in general, can be solved with a similar approach that we use in inculcating more streamlined workflow of developing processes, programs, data, technology in an organization. So these are, some of the things that really inspired me. For me, if I were to talk in general, a lot of things that inspired me was more of his personality, and despite having a successful career in asset management, he's also willing to learn. So, that's something that has always inspired me. And then, just learning more about asset management from him is just an icing on a cake.
The Maintenance Team of the Year Award provides an opportunity for maintenance teams across Canada to share their professional achievements in world-class maintenance. Teams who apply for the award fill out a self-assessment that helps the adjudicators assess an improvement project according to the following 4 criteria. Criteria number 1. An eligible team has sustained high performance for a significant period of time, or has taken on some sort of improvement, such as a maintenance improvement plan which is on schedule, or a reorganization to improve effectiveness and efficiency, or a training and development plan. Criteria 2. An eligible team has established control over frequent breakdowns and reactive maintenance by employing such tactics as planning and scheduling, materials control, preventative predictive maintenance, performance measures, and information systems. In this team's organization, maintenance is well out of the firefighting/reactive mode. Criteria 3. An eligible team has initiated a continuous improvement process in maintenance, such as a TPM, RCFA, RCM, and/or operator involvement, such as autonomous maintenance or 5S. And finally, criteria 4. An eligible team has improved the administrative or workflow management processes to reduce costs, improve service, save time, or enhance quality of work done. I would like to introduce Jim Reyes-Picknell to present this year's award.
Greetings, I'm Jim Reyes-Picknell, part of PEMAC's Awards Committee, and I've been working with the entire committee on preparing for and selecting award winners for this year, 2021. I have the honor today of introducing the winner of the Maintenance Team of the Year Award for a large organization. Here's what we're looking for. Overall, we want to see sustained high performance, or an organization that's well on track with a plan to achieving it, or they've reorganized for efficiency and effectiveness, or they have developed and are implementing a training and development plan. We also want to see that they have control over breakdowns, that they're basically operating in a proactive mode. We want to see that they've initiated continuous improvement programs, and there's several shown here. We want to see that they've improved administrative and workflow management in order to reduce costs, improve service, save time, and enhance the quality of the work that they're doing. And finally, they must provide with their submission an in-house survey of performance using the Uptime Excellence Grid with scores at or above the 3rd level of understanding, and at least 3 of those scores in the level above at competence or better. Well, this year, I'd like to congratulate Irving Pulp and Paper in St. John, New Brunswick as our award winner for the Maintenance Team of the Year for a large organization. So what was it that they did so well? Well, the maintenance manager there is a gentleman named Andrew Booker. He started in maintenance in this particular mill as maintenance manager after a career doing other types of work. So he was new to that role and to maintenance. To learn what he should be doing, he took the PEMAC MMP program. And in 2016, as part of his Module 8 Capstone project, he developed an improvement strategy for the Irving Pulp and Paper Mill in St. John, New Brunswick. That strategy was based on the MMP model, and as you know, that comes from the book Uptime. Since then, it's been updated annually as they've made improvements and changed what they're doing. The departmental strategy that they used is very closely aligned to both corporate and mill business strategies. The mill itself sits at the center of the entire corporate value chain, from trees all the way to products in a retail setting. They executed that strategy, they stuck with it, even in difficult times, the past year and a half during COVID, and they got amazing results. When it comes to the criteria I described before, they ticked almost all the boxes when they didn't have to do all of them. This is a graphical presentation from Irving Pulp and Paper on their improvement strategy for maintenance. If you've taken the MMP program or you've read the book Uptime, this will be familiar to you.
The model comes from the second edition, actually, of Uptime, with its 10 elements on 3 levels: leadership, essentials, and excellence. Now, they've added to the basic headings that are in the model, and they've identified specific activities and things that they focus on site. For example, in people, focused training, formal succession planning, long-term manning levels, and capital project support. When we look at work management, they focus on asset criticality, schedule tools, and evaluation of schedules. They use 5S plus 1, safety, for projects. They have a strong focus on reliability in the excellence level. So as you can see, they've taken the model, adapted it to their environment, and used it very effectively. Now, in terms of our criteria, they must have sustained performance over a significant period of time. Well, they've worked hard to optimize maintenance costs while also increasing mill outputs. For safety, we've got a recordable incident rate, which in manufacturing settings is an average of about 3.3 here in North America. And they halved it in only 1 year from 1.9 to 1. Currently, in 2021, as of the time of submission, they were at 0 for the year. Their production levels were up roughly 5% over the past 10 years. Costs, despite the efforts that they were making to make improvements, which one would expect to have some cost associated with them, overall costs stayed flat over that entire period. Significant pressure was there to raise costs as well in terms of wages and raw materials, chemicals that are used in the process. Overtime levels have been halved as a result of more efficient work management. Now, if you know pulp and paper operations, you'll know that recovery boilers are a bottleneck. The efficiency of their particular recovery boiler was already in the high 90s, and they managed to improve it by over 5% to achieve that level. Employee engagement, which is something they measure internally within the Irving Group companies, had increased throughout the improvement initiatives. It was up 14% from the baseline year. In terms of professional development, Irving Pulp and Paper began to participate in the MMP program as far back as 2014. So far, 29 employees have participated, with 70% of their salaried staff in the maintenance area. 144 modules have been completed, and 12 of those employees have actually received MMP certification. Several more at this point are already near completion. They've learned a lot from MMP and aligned them with their model process, which they adopted as part of a replacement project for the CMMS that they had, and that replacement took place in 2015. So they implemented the model, the CMMS, and the program for training all around the same time. And that's been key to long-term success. They've had a number of improvements that came about as a part of their MMP projects, and they have provided several examples with their submission. One in oil condition monitoring, another one in PM compliance improvement, and another one in cost containment. They also must show that they're controlling reactive maintenance and making continuous improvements. The planning and continuous improvement is done using data management as a cornerstone of their maintenance strategy. They have a series of dashboards that are established to allow ongoing monitoring of maintenance programs as well as ongoing costs. All of this was done in 2020 and 2021 so far, while mitigating the effects of COVID-19. In order to keep their people safe and the mill operating at full capacity, they had to adapt many of their processes. They have 2 unions at the site, and working in conjunction with them, they adopted new work schedules throughout much of that period of time. They greatly reduced access to the facility by non-employees. Temperature screening was done with thermal cameras, and proximity probes were installed around the facility to help the site understand where people were at given points in time in case they needed to do contact tracing after a positive COVID test. Now, despite the major expenses, they were able to operate with no loss in operating efficiency. Currently, they're undergoing major capital expansion with the installation of a new pulp dryer. A team was assembled to improve the maintenance approach to new installations, and one of those team members used this for his Module 8 Capstone project. That was Cody Munford. His summary is on the next slide. Problem was poor management of maintenance systems and tactics on capital projects. The solution was to create a standard procedure to guide that process. That effort cost roughly $117,000 for creation, training, and implementation of the standard procedure. The benefits that they've been able to show are an increase in proactive maintenance by 5%, and that results in roughly $406,000 per year savings. Improved KPIs by the time they start up, so they know what they're measuring and where they're going. Payback is estimated to be 15 months with an internal rate of return of 101%. Net present value, $360,000 on that $117,000 investment. That's pretty good results for applying this new model to new projects. So I'd like to congratulate Irving Pulp and Paper on being 2021's Large Organization Maintenance Team of the Year Award winner. Andrew, Cody, and the rest of the team at Irving Pulp and Paper, congratulations.
The winner of this year's Maintenance Team of the Year Award is Irving Pulp and Paper.
Hi, I'm Andrew Booker, Maintenance Manager at Irving Pulp and Paper. On behalf of our 140 very talented men and women, I'd like to thank PEMAC for this opportunity to show off some of the outstanding work they do every day.
Hi, I'm Cody Munford. I'm a maintenance planner at Irving Pulp and Paper in St. John, New Brunswick. I just most recently completed my MMP program, which has been extremely helpful for me, especially early on in my career, to learn about different maintenance strategies and tactics that I've been able to use on my day-to-day job. Most recently, I just finished the Capstone project, where I was able to work on a project that I've been able to use on our large mill expansion here at our mill. So it's been extremely helpful, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to complete the PEMAC MMP program.
We work closely with our employees every day because we believe an engaged and empowered workforce leads to a safe work environment.
We're here at Irving Pulp and Paper in our control systems programming room here.
And yeah, we're surrounded by state-of-the-art equipment and custom dashboards that give us insight into all of our network assets that we look after day to day.
Hi, I'm Corey Gallant, General Manager at Irving Pulp and Paper, and I'm thrilled to hear that our maintenance team here will be recognized for the outstanding work they do day in and day out. You know, our team has really excelled in many areas, and we're so proud of everything that they've accomplished. So congrats to the team.
Congratulations to the 2021 award winners, and thank you to all who participated in the nominations process.